Hello, folks. Welcome to the Relationship Builders Customize Your Love Life series. And you're chilling here today with Bobby and Joy. So, Bobby wants to talk about when is it a good time to get some? When is it appropriate to expect sex when you're dating?
And so that's a question I'm going to ask you as a woman, or your point of view. Would you say 3 months, 6 months, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, or you have to buy me something or pay for something for me? You know, I mean, what's your point of view? And then give you my take on that.
Okay, well, I don't think a gentleman has to buy me something. I don't think that there is necessarily a set timeline. I believe that I just want it to be in enough time that we get to know each other some. So I know that back many years ago when I met you, in my mind, I know back then I kind of thought nothing less than around 3 months. So I know for us it probably wasn't less than that, or maybe around that time frame. But I knew you for a while before we went there. So I don't think there has to be a set time, but I think you should give him time to know you. You need to feel comfortable. Set enough of a standard that he'll at least know you some. And it's kind of, to me, it's an issue of respect. If you give it up too soon, I don't see any reason why anybody would respect you. So I think you need to give it some time. Let him get to know you and feel you out, and you get to know him and feel comfortable enough with him to sleep with him.
You give it up, the first time you'll be respected, and then you'll be remembered for taking one for the team. Me personally,
No.
Let me tell you something, man. If you feel good in that moment and it feels so damn good, don't deny yourself for simple pleasures. Take advantage of that shit. You have to take it because, listen, getting the booty is a really good thing, especially if you're getting it from a really nice person that you want to have it from. But I don't believe that you should feel like because if you give it up too soon, it means that you're less than. It just means that you're just like a free-spirited person. You live in the moment. And sometimes, it's good to have that, to just have that moment where you just say, you know what, I need it real, really good. Because it's better to do that than go home and just pretty much, overexert your dildos or your work on your batteries and all that. Save that. And if you got a guy that he doesn't need a battery, he can just get up and do it, and you want to do it. There shouldn't be any timeline. You know what I mean? Because you're growing. So whenever you're around that person and you feel the vibe, my thing is go for it. But if you feel like, okay, you know what, I want to take some time, before you know that person. That didn't take no time. But if you want to take the time...
That's to bring it down to a level, sure.
Okay, let's talk some shit. All right. But realistically, relax. I always have that shit talking intermission. But the thing is this, though, at the end of the day, that it's up to any one individual whether they want to have it now and then, have a quickie now and just be done with it, or they want to take time. If you want to take time, that's one thing. But me, I don't think there should be any timeline.
Well, like I said, I don't completely disagree, right? I don't think there should have to be a timeline, but I think there should be, I guess I would call it an integrity of self line, right? And I say that to say, how do you feel? Do you feel that you're ready, or don't do it just because, but as you look at yourself, you think, okay, just because I'm feeling to have sex, should I just have sex and then go home? And then go home and have to look at yourself in the mirror and then regret I shouldn't have given it to you so soon. Make sure that when you decide to have sex with that person, that you'll feel like if he doesn't talk to you again ever, I felt good about it anyway. It doesn't matter. I made this choice. I'm good.
You see, I can agree with that, because there shouldn't be a regret to giving up the booty. And at the end of the day, it's yours anyway. You're just kind of renting it for a few minutes, an hour, or whatever, right? So my thing is, it should be a feel-good thing. You know what I mean? You get some, you release it, you feel good about that, you know what I mean? I guess a lot of times people put a whole lot of, strings, so to speak, attached to giving up the booty. You know what I mean? I'm giving it up to you because I want a baby father for my kids. I'm giving up to you because I want somebody to help pay me the bills. I'm giving it up with you because I want you to get married with me. People give it up a lot of times they give it up behind there's an agenda behind it. And I think it should just be no harm, no foul. Two people come together, they have fun, and pretty much at the end of the day, whatever they choose to do with it, they do with it. But I think it's just me personally. You feel good, and the moment is right, and you want to go for it. Go for it.
Well, you see, because I know that I'm the type of girl that if we sleep together, I believe you're mine. So you don't want women like that. Like you say, if you feel good in the moment, some women, yeah, they believe that you slept with them, they're going to make sure. Now they feel like they run you. You understand? So you want to be careful who feels like it in the moment because, even, for us, when we were kind of approaching that early on, you know why it wasn't right? Because I know I have an expectation. I know that once we sleep together, I expect now that you're going to be my boyfriend. I'm not sleeping with you to just sleep with you. No. Right? Because you could sleep with anybody anywhere. But when I sleep with you, I'm sleeping with you because I want you to be my man. Straight up. So for me, I have to make an assessment of the situation and say, do I feel like we're going there, that that's possible? And then if I feel that it makes sense or we could be going there, then I'll take my chances. But if I don't get that vibe at all, hell to the no. I don't believe you.
Well, I don't think that,
I believe we're looking for something. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's too much hidden agenda behind that. You know what I mean? But I just say, at the end of the day, what I mean. Listen, the reason why I said have fun and don't put too much behind it, because at the end of the day, if it doesn't work out, at least you're not, pissed off or burned about it. At least, you had fun while you were in it.
That's why you should take a calculated risk. You have to know what you want, and do I feel like I could be getting that here? And that's going to come with taking the time to get to know someone.
But listen, like I said, at the same time, there's a lot of people who take that time.
Mm-hmm.
Play the role, right? And when they get it, it's over with. So, it don't matter if you say, oh, you're going to wait 3 months or whatever, right? Some people can do that, stand on their head. Some people have other things going on the side anyway, right? So my thing is, you're going to give it up good and give it up, have fun while you're doing it. And like I said, if it goes sideways and it doesn't work out the way you want it, at least you have fun in it, right? And that's my thing, is that, yeah, you might go in with an agenda, right? That, you want him to be your man, you want her to be your girl, or whatever the case may be. But, don't go in it hell bent on that. You know what I mean? Go in it having a lot of fun, because like I said, a lot of people go in hell bent and expecting all these things at the end of the day, and then when it goes sideways, they get bitter, burned, they felt used. Right? So my thing in all of that is, when you're doing it, just have fun doing it. And then, like I said, if it works out, great. If you decide to stick around, great. If she decides to say, go the mile, great. But if it doesn't work out that way, instead of being bitter and angry and carry that to the next person, my thing is just have fun with it. Because, doing it, having some should be like a really, really good time. You know what I mean? Like having fun and just getting, into it, right? Shouldn't have to feel like, after you're done, you got like a bad taste in your mouth, right? So my thing is, have as much fun as you have with it. And if it work out that, end up getting that whosoever, or you get what you want on the end of it, it's great. If it doesn't, it should be great anyway.
Well, see, and that's why for me, I believe that, men and women, speaking from my point of view, is that I have to be prepared mentally to say if nothing more comes of it, I'm okay with that. And usually if I'm going to sleep with you, it's not because I expect that nothing more is supposed to come of it. A lot of people, these days, all people are going around sleeping with people. That's their that's totally fine if that's what they wish to do, but going back to kind of how I felt about it is I need to get a sense that we're going further. If I get that sense, I could be wrong, but once I sensed it, that's kind of how I played it out and said, okay, I'm willing to take the chance now. We're spending time together, we're cool, that's fine, right? So if you don't feel that, but you want that, then you're probably going to come out very angry. So like he said, if you're having fun, have fun, but if you know in your heart you're not going to be okay with it being less than what you want it to be, don't do it. Plain and simple, just don't do it. Right? Because we all have choice, and we should have fun.
Yeah.
Right?
And, just to wrap it up, like I said, my thing is have fun, and, and whatever comes of it comes of it. But at the end of the day, just have fun. That's it. Done.
Anyway, that could be a whole, yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in and listening to us today. We are at Relationship Builder exclusive.